Welcome, goddesses. It's so beautiful to have you all here on this very special day where we've started Mercury retrograde. I don't know, who of you, let's just do a show of hands, who of you has noticed that Mercury retrograde has started? Now, how are the ways that you might notice that Mercury retrograde has started? Technical things can be a little tricky. Travel can be a little tedious. Things are just different than we plan. And who of you have noticed that? I heard Nicole and Ormi saying yes to this. Okay, a couple of you. Okay, well, so rest assured, totally normal. And that's why it's now at my time, 19:02, so 2 minutes past 7, and we've still got goddesses coming in. So why don't you share in the chat where you are tuning in from right now? Which country are you in? Just so we get a kind of feel of where our vortex is right now. So I'd love to know. I'm going to watch the chat. And as we type in where we are right now, we've got Italy, we've got Austria here, we've got the Netherlands here, another one from the Netherlands, we've got France here, hello Jeanette, we've got again Netherlands here. So we're a wide spectrum of ladies that are joining. And as we notice all these different specks of light that are joining, let's ground down. Okay, so my beautiful co-hosts have got the waiting room in their eye. They're letting you join in. And as we notice there's all this energy coming in, we take that breath. Like a real full deep breath. Let's do that again. A nice deep breath in and out. And again in and out. And we imagine sending those energetic roots down into the earth. Let's just imagine that we have these tentacles, these roots going down and down and down into the earth, connecting us to this planet. That's right. We sit up maybe or stand up and we notice how these roots are connecting us to the core of the earth. Let's just imagine, because we're playful, that there's this fire, this fiery heart in the core of the earth, and we're safe. No matter how fast this planet is spinning, no matter what planetary constellation is going on, right now, we are safe. Yes, and we are in a good place to set our intention. What do we want to see happening now in this sacred time that we spend together? This is lifetime, right, that we're investing. So let's go ahead and close our eyes for a second. Take that breath and roll our eyes up as if we are looking through the crown of our heads. And then inside of ourselves, we say something like, even if I don't know how to co-create a magical, fabulous, inspiring, uplifting, healing, peaceful golden goddess circle now that connects us all to our highest good. All I do know is it is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete all that could stop me, and I download everything I need to do so now with grace and ease and joy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it is, so it shall be, or something even better. One more full breath. And then open your eyes, and here we are. And now you should see me big on your screen. Here we go. So today, I am incredibly excited, enthusiastic, and grateful and joyful to welcome a really, really special guest to our Golden Goddess Circle. Now, this lady, this goddess, is called Ilse. And Ilse is the grandma of Sister Goddess Nicole Gansett. And Nicole had the idea, maybe I could convince, I could ask, I could inspire my grandma to join a Golden Goddess Circle. And I was like, oh yes, this would be amazing. Now hold tight. Not only is Ilse a goddess and her grandma, she is, guess how old? 101 years on this planet. I know, Omi, ich bin so glücklich, dass Sie hier sind, liebe Ilse. Ich darf dich mit ins Bild holen. Schau, jetzt siehst du dich oder jetzt sehen Sie sich groß wahrscheinlich, oder? Jetzt sind wir drei hier im Zentrum des Zirkels. Und ich werde jetzt die Nicole bitten, dass sie sich stimmlich frei macht, dass wir euch hören. So, dear goddesses, Ilse speaks German. So I'm going to translate and Nicole is going to translate and we're going to have a hopefully wonderful, inspiring conversation. Welcome, Ilse.
Willkommen, Uli. Du bist sehr willkommen. Und sie sagt, sie danke. Danke.
Wie fühlt sich das an, jetzt so auf einem Bildschirm zu sein? Das ist ja nicht etwas, mit dem Sie groß geworden sind,
Dank.
oder?
Und sie sagt, du bist so. Entschuldigung, unsere Verbindung ist manchmal etwas schwierig, aber so, jetzt sind wir wieder da.
Ich würde so gern wissen, wie es sich für Ilse anfühlt, jetzt sich selbst so groß auf einem Bildschirm zu sehen und zu wissen, dass da jetzt Frauen von überall in der Welt sind.
Jetzt sitzen überall Frauen in der Welt, hier mit an dem Bildschirm. Und wie fühlt sich das an, dass du dich jetzt auf dem Bildschirm so siehst? How is it feeling to see yourself on the screen right now like that?
She says, I'm happy. This is fun, right?
Ich euch alle sehe. Yeah. My grandma is... Sorry, the connection sometimes...
It's great. We can hear you. She was saying that she's so happy that she can see us all, right?
Yes, yes. And ja, du bist so glücklich, dass du alle hier sehen kannst und alle treffen kannst. And my grandma is quite unique, so you don't have to say sie in German. She is very, like, you can say du.
Okay,
We were
Ilse.
just talking. Ja, Omi, die Joy fragt dich. Die Joy fragt dich was.
Also Ilse, ich würde so gern wissen, was ist denn dein Geheimnis für so ein langes und wie es scheint erfülltes Leben? Was würdest du uns als Tipp geben?
Joy, can you repeat it, please? Because it was disrupted.
What's your secret to this long and it seems very fulfilling life? What's the tip you could give us, goddesses?
Was ist dein Geheimnis, dass du so alt geworden bist? Was würdest du allen mitteilen? Was eine Besonderheit?
Soll fröhlich sein und die Menschen lieben.
It's important to be joyful and to love the people.
Ja, ja, und nicht sich hinter irgendwas verstecken. Ich war immer positiv eingestellt.
And, so, and never to hide yourself behind something, but to be positive.
Genau. Und deine Mutter, du hast gerade gesagt, deine Mutter?
Meine Mutter war genauso. Die war fröhlich und liebevoll. Und ist ja auch sehr alt geworden. War 98.
And my mom was the same. She was always positive. She was always cheerful. And she was 98, right, when she passed. Wow. Und Ilse, kannst du dich an einen Moment erinnern, der dir immense Freude gemacht hat oder der irgendwas gelernt hat? Can you think of a moment that brought you immense joy or taught you a life lesson?
Kannst du dich an einen Moment erinnern, der besonders fröhlich und war, der dich so glücklich gemacht hat, der dir auch etwas fürs Leben mitgegeben hat? Etwas ganz Spezifisches.
Ich kann nicht sagen. Es gibt so vieles.
Der Armeni. Wir haben gerade gestern, we just talked about it yesterday, a few years ago, Omi was going to the Christmas market, like maybe 5 years ago. Vor 5 Jahren warst du zum Weihnachtsmarkt gegangen mit Christian und Daniel, right? Und was hat sie gemacht?
Ach, die haben Karussell gefahren. Die sind Karussell gefahren.
And they went on a roundabout together. So a couple of years ago, they went on a roundabout together. That's, for instance, a very joyful moment that she remembers.
Und was ist passiert dann? Wolltest du sagen dazu?
Was bist du?
Ja, du wolltest was dazu sagen. Wie war das für dich? Was
Mit Karussell?
Ja.
War großartig. Wir haben uns köstlich amüsiert und die Olga wollte ja nicht.
Ja, genau. Und we were talking about it, that it's like that you always stay a child even if you are becoming older. Like she said, there's always the little child in her. Du hast immer gesagt, in dir ist noch das kleine Kind. Man muss immer ein bisschen lustig sein und auch Freude haben.
Freude haben.
You've got to have joy. I totally agree. And you mustn't hide behind something.
I told her about it.
So I would love to know, what are there any habits, any rituals, any practices that you say have helped you on your journey? Nicole, kannst du übersetzen? Gibt es irgendwelche Gewohnheiten?
Irgendwelche Übungen oder Gewohnheiten oder etwas, was du gemacht hast, wo du sagen würdest, das hat dich auch so geprägt. Was ist das für dich?
Bewegung. Man soll sich bewegen im Alter, auch im Alter. Morgens früh mache ich 50 Mal fahre ich Rad im Bett. Und ja.
Genau, da haben wir vorhin gerade drüber gesprochen. 50 Mal fährt sie Rad im Bett. 50 times she is bicycling
Okay, I get it. So she was saying, when I said, what is a habit that really has helped you? She says it's to move. You've got to move even when you get older. And before I get up in the morning, I pretend I'm on a bicycle in bed. So I'm still in bed and I lay on my back and I do this movement with the bicycle. And I do that 50 times before I get up. That's such a great advice to give because it's true. If we stop moving, we stop living, right? Thank you. That's a really great answer.
So,
thank you.
Hier unten zur Therapie und an Gerät, das mache ich noch.
Ja, sie geht auch she's going to a therapy twice a week and also does movement work there. So
nice.
Und what about the garden? Ja. Mit dem Garten? Was würdest du sagen mit dem Garten? Deine Gartenarbeit?
Im Garten?
Ja, was hat dich das geprägt?
Ja. Bewegung ist A und O.
Aber im Garten.
Im Garten.
Yeah, she says her movement is the thing, and especially moving in the garden. She loves gardening. That's also been something that's really helped her.
Ich konnte stundenlang arbeiten im Garten. 3 Stunden. Mein Mann war das zu viel, hat gesagt, wenn du jetzt nicht kommst, esse ich ganz alleine.
So her husband, she would always work in the garden for like 3 hours on a bit, right? And then her husband would come on, if you're not going to leave the garden right now, I'm going to eat on my own, because for him that was too much. But she was so happy working in the garden. I get that. I totally get that. Can I ask you another question? I'd love to know.
Sure.
So can you translate, Nicole? That might be easiest. So I'd like to know, as she looks back on her journey that's been so long and so remarkable, is there a message or something that she feels would be important to pass on to the new generation of women?
Wenn du auf dein langes, erfülltes Leben zurückschaust, würde es etwas geben, was du den jüngeren Frauen gerne mit auf den Weg geben würdest? Etwas, was du findest, das ist wertvoll mitzuteilen?
Man soll aufgeschlossen sein und nicht sich von hinter jemand verstecken und so. Man soll fröhlich sein. Man hat viel mehr vom Leben, wenn man aufgeschlossen ist und auch mal die Nöte anderer hört und, wenn es möglich ist, ein bisschen hilft.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So she said, be open to life, and don't hide behind someone else. Be cheerful. Life's much nicer when you're cheerful, and hear other people's needs, and if you can, help them. That really touches me. Thank you. Liebe Ilse, vielen Dank für deine Zeit. Gibt es irgendeine abschließende Nachricht, irgendwas, was dir noch wichtig ist, was du gerne erzählen möchtest oder sagen möchtest?
Gibt es noch etwas, was du
Is
gerne
there
sagen
anything
möchtest?
that you would still like to say to us? Is there something that's important to you that you would like to close with? Thank you so much for being here.
Ob es noch etwas gibt, was du gerne sagen möchtest, bevor wir dich sozusagen offiziell jetzt hier verabschieden, damit du es für dich
Ja. Ich hab
No.
alles,
No, she says it's all good. I've said everything that needs to be said.
das muss jeder selbst entscheiden.
Ja.
Because
Ja.
everybody needs to know these things themselves. And she's so right with that. So let's remove the spotlight. Let's give Ilse and Sister Goddess Nicole a huge thank you. Vielen Dank. Schau mal, jetzt siehst du uns alle. We're all thanking you for being here. Vielen Dank. Send her a kiss. Come on. Send her some hearts. Thank you, Ilse. Vielen Dank. Es war so schön, dich hier zu haben. Thank you for being here. Wow, Sister Goddesses, how does that feel to see and know a living, breathing centurion? Huh? So I see Ingrid would like to say something. So what are you going to say, Ingrid? I'm asking you to unmute. I won't put you in the spotlight, but do share what you would like to say. I'd love to know. I have here Ingrid and Wolfgang Ganz. She's like, hell no, I don't want to say anything. I just had my hand up. So who else would like to ask a question or say something? This has done something to our nervous systems, to our mirror neurons, whether we know it or not. Know that. Because we're all mirrors for each other. Isn't that true? And some of you might, at some point in your life, think, how long am I actually going to live? And, how am I going to pass? And how's this life going to unfold? Isn't that true? And don't we then also some point sort of wonder how many numbers our age will be when we pass? Am I the only one here? Does anyone else ask this question? I mean, I even know, oh, thank goodness, I even know people who, to be honest, they're all male, the ones that I know, and a couple of them, who kind of go about and they say, I'm going to be 125 when I pass. And everybody's like, wow, how brave, how courageous, right? We have that too. So it's a topic that I think is important to ponder on. And especially important because regardless of what number we put at the end, right? No matter if we're going to say, okay, I have a friend who, for instance, says, I want to get old. Hell no, kind of 70. That's enough. She's now also 50. I wonder how she feels about it now. This was a couple of years back. But, we all have our different ideas about that. But isn't it the main thing that regardless of what number stands there, that we can look back on that life and say it's fulfilling? I did what I needed to do. I experienced a variety of things, of people. So I'm going to get Lily into the spotlight with me so we can have a little chat about this because Nicole is kind of busy, but I will also add you if you'd like, Nicole. So Lily, how do you feel about this topic?
It has preoccupied me a lot. I've always been convinced I'm going to live to be over 90. Both my grandmothers were over 90. My mother died when she was 93. And lately this year, I guess, I've been plagued with a lot of health issues and other things and pain, and discovered I've only got the one kidney that works and all sorts of other things. And friends have gone and passed into the spirit world. And I'm very aware, I really believe and know that everybody before me, all of my ancestors are still a part of me and with me. And I have to think about my mother and my grandmother and all the women in history. And what do they still want to do through me? And what is my role? What is my mission?
Let's just take a pause right now because I feel it's given me shivers. So let's just now all imagine that we have all our female ancestors behind us, okay? You could even kind of feel them with your body. I love doing that because then my body knows something's happening. Okay, I'm going to imagine all my female ancestors behind me. And I'm asking the question, what do they want to see happening through me, right? That's what you said.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. What do my female ancestors want to see happening through me? And I'd invite us all to take 3 breaths on that, shall we? And just tune in, just drop into our hearts. And then pose the question, what if I knew? What if I knew what my female ancestors want to see coming through me? What if I knew? What if I knew? What if I knew? And then I'm going to write it down. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. I hope you're writing something down, even if it makes no sense. Write something down. What do they want to see coming through you? What if you knew? What if you could just play? You can also paint a picture, put a symbol, just tune into that beautiful heart of yours. You know, you can feel your ancestors. You can feel the energy of them, can't you? You can imagine feeling it. You could even maybe imagine hearing them. What would they whisper in your ear? They'd say your name. So with me, they'd say, Joy, Joy, Joy. We want to see this coming through you. And with me, they've given me a sentence, which I will reveal in a moment, because I want to give you a little more time to tune into your message before I share mine. Lily, have you got yours? Don't share it yet, but have you got it? And then write it down. It's so powerful to write it down. Just write down whatever it is, a word, a symbol, a speck of color. What is it? Okay, and then I'm curious. I feel Sister Goddess Nicole is writing something down too. So, Lily, do you want to go first? What did you get?
For me, it's healing. I know that my predecessors, the previous generations, have gone through incredible stuff. My parents came from Czechoslovakia to Australia for a new life, to get away from communism and the war and to make a new beginning, which they enabled me. They gave me that. But I came back here to Europe, and I'm back in Europe on a totally different. I often talk about 2 generations uprooted, but healing is what is the main thing that I need to do to comfort all of my ancestors.
So that starts with you, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your own healing is what they want to see. That's beautiful. Nice. Sister Goddess Nicole, have you got something you'd like to share with us?
I got this sentence that, warte mal, ich will gerade rein.
I like this.
I got the sentence that my mission would be for the whole tribe behind me to flow through life with ease and be myself, no matter what others think.
Nice.
Beautiful.
What was Omi gonna say?
Omi, was würden deine Ahnen sagen, wenn die im Hintergrund sind zu dir jetzt in diesem Moment?
Das weiß ich doch nicht.
Ja, du hast aber hast du mir die Tage erzählt. Also wir hatten darüber gesprochen. We talked about it, that what if her father would see how old she got. Even she was always eating sweets in the bakery that her father was having. So she was eating sweets like crazy. And he said, you will get sick. And I said, what would he say if he would see how old you got? And she said, you did it so well, my girl. He would
There
say.
you go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So
my ancestors told me joy. They want to see me showing that joy is success. Success is joy. Joy is success. It's one. And that I thought was really interesting. And I'm just checking the chat. To Karen, they're saying to love more and not to take life so seriously. and that she's in the right direction. She's heading the right way. To Weidrat, they're saying they want to see love, peace, empowerment, and encouragement. For Jeanette, they're saying have peace, both from war history, but also peace with who you are, with yourself, and that you're good enough. And here's another one coming in. Sandra's ancestors are saying to her, break the patterns and go for it. Yes. Then to Gina, they're saying, live each day fully and unapologetically be yourself. Yes, ma'am. To Neelan, they're saying, warm love and trust and healings too. So let's let all those blessings rain into our nervous system. Just imagine you could drink that all in. You could just let it in, and you could just imagine that you're receiving this blessing from your female ancestors. And also maybe imagine that they're handing you a torch, that light, and they have full faith in you. They know that you can do this. They've had an earthly life. They've passed. They were enlightened, right? Because I really believe that the moment we pass over, we are enlightened. So we've all had that moment. We all have that memory. And they are, from this enlightened perspective, sharing with you, come on, go for it. Be yourself, just like Ilse says. Don't hide behind something, someone. Get out into that light. So are we in for that? Because then I would suggest, thank goodness, then I would suggest let's do our transformational process to really do whatever it takes to step into that light and to own it. That's who we are. That's our essence. We came from there. We're going to go to there again at some point. It's in us. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's just, like at school, we raise our hand because we want the teacher, which right now is ourselves, right? But we can imagine it's God, the guy with the beard. We say, yes, I'm in, I'm doing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. Okay, cool. So now that we have consent, because we have agreed we want to do this, right? This is just us with us. We are going to go ahead and we're going to do the switch. And while we do the switch, we're going to set our intention. We're going to say, even if I don't know how, to now receive and integrate all the blessings of all my female ancestors and all the female ancestors of those around me right now. All I do know is it is so now, and I am fulfilled. I delete all that could stop me, and I download and I download and I download everything I need to do so now with grace and ease and joy. And thank you and thank you and thank you. And so it is. So it shall be, or something even better. And we take one more breath. Excellent. Ilse, ich bin schwer begeistert, dass du den Switch kannst. Das zeigt, was du für ein schlaues Hirn hast. I'm so proud of Ilse that she can still do the switch. I see people younger who really struggle with that. So now we're going to tap underneath our left arm. Our left arm, it's the other one, Ilse, that's right. Left arm, and we're activating the spleen meridian. We're tapping into all that worthiness that we are. Come on, this is our life right now. This is our chance. So we thank our female ancestors for all their blessings, right? Just say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we say, I love and accept myself. With all my doubts, my faulty programming, with all the stuff that I picked up, it's okay. It's okay. And I now choose to release and let go of all that could be holding me back from living my best life now, where I am kind and wise and loving and joyful and healthy and abundant and successful. Yes, 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 yes. I'm ready now. I can do this. Yeah, now. Amazing. Okay, next, thumbs. We're going to activate our lung meridian. That's good for our breath. So we get nice lots of oxygen into our body, right? Force of life. And we say, female ancestors, all these blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping me now let go of all and any grief. I let it go. And I step into my power of joy because I deserve to be happy. And I am choosing now to flow through life, to be who I am, no matter what others think, to seek to understand rather than to be understood, to love from all of my heart, and to be my best version of self now, immediately, permanently, and completely. I feel the tingle in your thumbs. Just notice you've moved energy. That's right. Now we're going to go underneath our collarbones. We're going to tap our chest bone. And we're going to say all these blessings. All my female ancestors who went before me, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this life. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my love now. I now choose to release, to let go of all and any fear. Yeah, I let them go. And I choose to step into my power of courage. No more hiding. I am now showing all of who I am. Yes, I can do this. I will do this. And I'm doing this now. And breathe. Now we go to our best friend, to our liver. That's on the right side. Right side. We're going to stroke our liver. And say, liver, ja. Es ist das größte Entgiftungsorgan im Körper, Ilse, die Leber. Und es tut gut, wenn man die klopft. It's a good idea to tap our liver to send energy to our liver. Okay, so tapping our liver, we now honor our female ancestors and all of who we are. And we say, I love and accept myself with all and any anger I may have. It's okay. I let it go. And I now choose to be at peace with who I am. And I am at peace with all people in my life. I choose that. I choose to be at peace because peace is what I know. And peace heals me from within. And I am at peace. Yeah, I love peace. And breathe. Okay, now we're going to do something that might feel weird because we're going to de-link from our female ancestors. Now, before you get freaky out, what we want is we want that connection just from heart to heart. All we want to be linked with our female ancestors is that love, that highest vibration, okay? So we're now going to de-link energetically and we're going to give back everything that's theirs and we're going to get back everything that's ours. And because we know we're all one, okay, we're not losing anything, are we? We're just becoming whole, okay? So that's just for your conscious mind because part of you might think, want to do that. Okay, so all we want is that heart-to-heart connection. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, all my female ancestors, I claim my power back. And I give you your power back. I claim my freedom back. And I give you your freedom back. I forgive you for all and any pain you ever created. And I ask for forgiveness for all and any pain I ever created. The past remains in the past. And only love can connect us. I wish you well, just as I wish myself well. And then imagine that from your heart, this rainbow light starts emanating. Just imagine. And you're sending this rainbow light out into the universe to out all timelines, all realities, all planets, whatever there is out there. You're just sharing this light, this feeling of oneness, of healing, of completion, of safety. And let's take 3 breaths, just intending for that loving vibration to connect with all beings in this universe. So let's take a nice full breath in and out. And another one in. Out. Final one in. Out. If our intention is for all beings to feel safe and all beings to feel healthy and all beings to feel happy and all beings to live a life with ease now, completely and permanently. Let's hold that space for 3 long seconds. And then gently come back into the here and now. And notice how you feel. Maybe there's something you want to write down. How's our sister goddess Ilse feeling? Nicole is busy translating and keeping this all organized, but how is everyone feeling? Let us know in the chat. Lily, how are you feeling?
When we did the cutting, I really felt a totally new dimension, because to introduce freedom and love and completion to my ancestors, I felt like my mother and her mother were stuck, were bound, didn't have any freedom, that they were in a trench of their habits, of their pattern, of the war, of their feelings of scarcity. And this cutting was the first opening into abundance and real freedom. It was amazing.
That's beautiful. I'm getting in the chat. Jeanette's saying she's feeling grateful and peace and kind of giving. Nilena's saying she's feeling very relaxed and connected. Valgrad is saying, I'm feeling whole and peaceful, so I'm just happy. So that did something. Isn't that beautiful? So how about Sister Goddess Nicole and Ilse? How are you two feeling over there?
Yeah, we felt very connected and doing this. I'm just translating. And I think it feels, I have done tapping with Ilse before. We have done that before, so she knows it a little bit. And it's like, of course, it's also exciting now in this moment. And so she was trying to do her best to do it. And
she was doing amazing, and you're looking very radiant.
So,
Ilse,
yeah,
what did you want to say?
Ja, was wolltest du sagen? Wie hast du dich gefühlt, als wir die Übung eben gemacht haben?
Eigentlich gut.
She felt quite good doing this exercise. Yeah, thank you. Well, thank you so much for joining in. It's so fun to have all these generations together, isn't it? I mean, what a powerful group we are. Okay, so I would love us now to intend for one goddess here very specifically. So I'd love to give us a minute at least to intend for Sister Goddess Ilse. So maybe Nicole, you could check with your grandma if there's anything that she would love to have energy on, some intention. So you can discuss that. In the meantime, I'm going to check the chat, and I would love to know if anyone here needs some help. Jeanette is saying, next time maybe Grace can inspire us about what we can learn from the youth. What a great idea. I will ask her. I will ask her if she'd like to do that. Okay. Gracie, ask inspiration for the youth. And I can also announce something really fun for January. And this is just like, this is how guided we are, right? It just popped up. In January, we've got 2 men coming in and sharing with us, which is really fun. So we're going to have some men God coming in. One is going to be about finances and investment and how us women can really get our financial mindset in the right place. And the other friend of mine is an expert actually in many different medical things, but immunology, he's an expert in parasites and hormones, and he's going to come in also in January and give us a lesson in teaching there. And he's also very versed in all things, I can't say the word here, Tantra and that direction. So he's also a teacher there. So I think it's going to be a really fun conversation. So get tuned for that. I'm just checking if there's anyone in the chat. So there's no goddess here who would like any help or support. Are you kidding me? Really? If not, I'm sure we're going to find, I don't know, you, Sister Goddess Lily, you, I'm sure, would also love some power of intention working on you if nobody else wants to. The reason why I like doing it specifically, and we want to ask Gina how she felt after her intention, right? So I'm going to bring you in the spotlight. The reason why I like to do it specifically, not only for a global thing, but also for one person, is because there we get feedback. And there, the person themselves are there to give us instant feedback of what happened during the intending, but also what happened a couple of hours or days or even weeks later. So for Gina, we intended for you last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we intended for your knee. So could you give us some feedback of how you are now?
My knee is getting better and better every day. Yeah. The first couple of days, it wasn't so good, but I was very connected to our intention. I was very grateful, and I was very, full of faith, and I think my knee felt it and started to just get better. And I'm 75%. Okay.
Nice. So because you've just said it in percentage, so you're now at 75%. Where were you last week if you had to give it percentage?
Maybe 62. Something.
That's amazing. So a 7% increase in betterness in a week. Wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing that. And
everybody. Yeah, I'm so grateful. Thank you.
And if nobody else says anything, we'll intend for your knee again until we're at 100%. I mean, come on, we don't finish a job until it's finished. So let me see, I'm just checking the chat. We've got Wilhelmine saying that she says, at 53, I know a lot, using my intuition and learning my lessons. My daughter is young and she's learning, and sometimes it's hard to see that because I want to protect her. Yes, I totally relate to that. Watching our children go through their own struggles and learnings is a tough one, right? Gina, do you have children? I don't know, I can't remember. Do you? I mean, I know Lily has children and Nicole has children. As a mom, it could feel hard to have to let them learn their way and not overprotect, not over helicopter, because they've got to learn their lessons, don't they? My mother always used to say, or still does, she says, the hardest thing is watching your children make mistakes. They're going to kind of maybe shatter to pieces. But I see the job of a mom is to be there and wait and then help them pick up pieces. And I like that. That image. Okay. So nobody here who would like some intention. So Lily, what can we do for you? And Nicole, have you got some answer from Ilse? Yes, you have. Let's get you first. Please unmute. There we go.
Okay, funny thing is, Ilse also has some trouble with her right knee. she feels a little bit like rheumatism, and she thinks always like compared to her age, she has nothing, she said. And still, she would feel like that sometimes gives her a lot of pain. So she would love to be pain free.
Okay, super cool. So we've got knees. Which knee is it for you, Gina?
The left one.
Okay, see, we have it all here. So we've got a left knee and a right knee. So we're going to do for these two ladies that their knees. Okay, so our intention is. Well, what we could do is for all goddesses, we haven't done that yet, have we? We're going to include all goddesses. We're going to name Ilse and Gina, and then we're going to include all goddesses that we all have healthy, flexible, strong knees. How about that? Yeah. Let's do that. And then we see what happens. And the next week we can all check in and I hope, because you change around, I know, but I hope you'll come again next week and then we can see what happened. Okay, so let's write this down because we're good scholars, right? Our intention is for Gina, Ilse, and all golden goddesses to immediately, completely, and permanently have healthy, flexible, strong knees and be healthy and happy in every way. Happy and well. That's what we always like, don't we? Healthy, happy, and well in every way. I will repeat. Our intention is for Gina, Ilse, and all golden goddesses to immediately, completely, and permanently have healthy, flexible, and strong knees, and to be healthy, happy, and well in every way. Okay? Okay, and then I'm going to take the spotlight off us, ladies. Yolanda, would you be a darling and do the timing and then bring us back with the intention by repeating it once after 8 minutes, please? Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, let's move all the spotlights so we see all of us again. Gina, last one. There we go. Okay. So let's get into the most comfortable position that is accessible to us right now. Make sure our spine is straight, our neck is straight. We're grounding down. And we're going to imagine we're all holding hands in this beautiful circle. And we're going to take 3 full breaths together, connecting to our hearts, dropping into our hearts. Breathing in, out, and in, and out. One more time, in, out. And from our hearts, we are sending the intention that Gina, Ilse, and all golden goddesses immediately, completely, and permanently have healthy, flexible, strong knees and are healthy, happy, and well in every way. Our intention is for Gina, Ilse, and all golden goddesses to immediately, permanently and completely. Have healthy, strong and flexible knees. And be healthy, happy and well in every way. Our intention is for Gina, Ilse, and all golden goddesses to have healthy, strong and flexible knees, and to be healthy, happy and well in every way.
Our intention is for Gina, Ilse, and all the golden goddesses to have permanently, completely healthy, flexible, strong knees and be healthy, happy and well in every way.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I forgot completely.
So, how was that? It was so beautiful intending with you, Miss Ilse. Ilse, es war so schön, mit dir gemeinsam zu intendieren. Jetzt möchte ich natürlich wissen, wie es dir gegangen ist.
Wie ist es dir ergangen? Wie hast du es gefühlt? Hast du irgendetwas gespürt, irgendwas gesehen, wahrgenommen?
Gesehen? Nein, gar
Nein,
nichts.
aber wahrgenommen? Wärme oder irgendwas, was...
Ruhe.
Ruhe. A lot of
Mm.
peace and quiet.
Nice, nice. Gina, how about you?
It was so beautiful. I've had this beautiful vision of our roots going together into the earth and coming from all over Europe and from all over the world and joining together, meeting each other, hugging each other under the earth. And there was this, our female ancestors protecting and cheering for us. Because, our healing, our success, our happiness is the same for them. So it was profound and beautiful. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. Lily, did you get anything?
Yeah, I realized when I've got healthy knees and each one of us have got healthy knees, it means we can go skiing, we can jump on a trampoline, we can play beach volleyball. And he made me think of my mother-in-law, completely different lineage, but at the age of 80, she went with a toboggan down the hill in the snow. And I thought, wow, if I can do that at the age that she was then, in the future with good knees, then that's the sign. That's the vision that I had.
Yes. I love that. Okay, my vision was also pretty crazy. I saw it started out right away with a car. I saw us all, like in Paris in the and I was like, yes, okay. That's so fun. Okay, well, that was amazing. Thank you, everyone, for joining in and intending our strong, healthy knees. So, to everyone here. And I'd like to wrap up with your focus to the end of January. So, end of January, 26th to 28th of January, I am hosting my very first retreat here in das Lichtwerk in Salzburg. And there are only 10 spots and 7 are already taken, but we still have room for 3 goddesses or man god to join us. And in the retreat, you will be able to experience frequency medicine, which is something that I can only take the Healy with me, which I love when I go somewhere else. But having the biocharger, so this big Tesla machine and all the frequencies to bathe in, and I have a lot of other tools too, is quite the different thing. So if anyone here is maybe struggling with a health issue or something that you have never tried, something other than conventional medicine or tapping or whatever on, then that might be your opportunity to experience frequency medicine for 2.5 days. And we're also going to be doing a lot of intending, of course. So not only just 8 minutes once a week, but you're going to be intending numerous times throughout the day. And I just know what happens when groups of people get together like that. It's nothing short of miraculous. We're going to be together from Friday afternoon until Sunday afternoon. You're going to be in my home, in my residence, able to try out all my tools. We're going to take hikes outside, of course, for all levels. So they're going to be sort of shorter hikes and gentle ones. And we're going to be doing yoga, again, all inclusive. Even if you right now maybe can't even sit on a floor, I can teach you how to do yoga in a chair. So we're going to be doing a lot of healing, a lot of hypnosis, of course, a lot of meditation, intending. And I just wanted to put it out there again for you if you've been kind of thinking about it or you haven't even got the invite yet. It was in your inbox. All Golden Goddesses have received it. Maybe you'd still like to join, then just send us an email, joy@joymartina.com. Retreat Salzburg, and we'll get back to you. On that note, we're already getting together to share accommodation tips. We've noticed that that week in Salzburg, that might be also really pretty for all those of you who are interested in classical music. It's the Mozart week. And in the Mozart week, Mozart is celebrated all over the city, and there are numerous concerts. And because of that, there are not that many hotel rooms left. I kind of didn't know that when I planned 26th to 28th of January, but come on, 10 people is easy. So we're coming up with different solutions. And one of the solutions Yolanda has found, or actually Nicole has found with Yolanda, and that is a really cute Airbnb pretty close to where my house is. And there's still some rooms there. So for all those now watching, but also maybe watching the recording, if you've signed up and you would like to share a room or share this house together with Yolanda, then please also send me an email. We're doing our best to organize and help everywhere. And it's going to be a blast. 10 of us together. Oh my goodness. Do you have any questions? Yolanda, did you want to add anything to this?
Wait.
Yeah, you're unmuted. We can hear you.
Yes, I was, I booked an apartment with 2 rooms, and I already also booked the apartment with 1 room.
Nice.
So,
We have options.
Yeah, maybe that's an option, and I can change it till the 21 or something from January.
Perfect. And if all else fails, I'm also going to be asking my mom if she would host someone, because she also lives really close by. So there are options. The room is not going to be the problem. What else could be an issue? Oh, food. I am providing you with coffee, tea, and structured water and fruit for the break times. And I'm going to be cooking you lunch. I'm going to be making you a fresh soup every day and some fresh bread and a little salad. So it's going to be light food, so we don't get too kind of heavy and gunky. You're going to be able to, if detox is a thing for you, it would be a great kickstart. The main object of the retreat is to get you aligned, congruent, d'accord, all parts agreeing to one heart's desire, one thing you really want to see happening in 2024. And it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe it's a health issue, maybe it's a body issue. Some want to slim down, others want to gain weight, others want to manifest dream partners, more success in your company. Maybe you just want clarity on what the hell you're going to do. Whatever it is, we're going to make sure that everything in you, so your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, your body, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your highest self, everyone is a team going for you, going for that heart's desire. So that's the object of the retreat. And together we're going to be doing a lot of intentional work and magic. And if that sounds good to you, send me an email. Okay. Sandra says, I saw us all dancing on the grass in the hills. Yes. And we're definitely going to be doing dancing. Good point. We're going to be doing a lot of things that I'm not telling you yet there, because I have also a martial arts room in my house. So we're going to be doing a little bit of anger and grief and stuff, real release. I'm going to teach you a couple of self-defense moves. We're going to put our boxing gloves on. You're going to sweat for 3 minutes, really get it all out, and then we're going to meditate again. So we're going to be doing a lot of fun things, and I'm sure there's going to be some creative work too. So, my loves, thank you for staying 8 minutes longer than usual. I love you dearly. Thank you so much, Ilse. Vielen Dank, liebe Ilse, dass du heute zu uns gekommen bist. Du bist eine Rieseninspiration. You're a beautiful inspiration, Ilse. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Gina, for letting us intend with you. Thank you, Sister Goddess Nicole, Sister Goddess Lily, Sister Goddess Yolanda, for helping me host this. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. And some of you maybe in January. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Much love. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you so much.